Hi guys, sorry this is a little bit late. I've had some technical difficulties while I was out at the trailer in Pinawa and some severe technical difficulties. I did have a special guest for about a half an hour and the video didn't work out. But I still wanted to share this episode of Knitting with Nature with you today. Take care and we'll talk to you soon. Hope you enjoy the show. Bye now. Hi there, welcome back to Visits with Soxy Nana Alice, relaxing on the ridge this fine July. And yeah, I would love to invite you all here to share a little bit of this Knitting in Nature episode. And, uh, and also I'll show you around a few little things that I've been doing throughout the week and catch you up on all my knitting and crafting. First, I would like to thank everyone for coming, all my subscribers and all my new subscribers and my regular subscribers that keep coming back week after week or month after month and checking out what I've got to show and share. And I love all your comments and thank you so much for all your lovely comments and the likes and the subscribes. That is great. I see that I have a light over here that it's floating all green and blue and what have you. I'm going to have to turn it off. So excuse me for 1 second. There we go. It's distracting. I have like squirrel syndrome. I think that's what we're going to call it. Squirrel syndrome. I should get some squirrels for you guys. We have lots of squirrels and chipmunks out here, that's for sure. And a little surprise guest, and I'll show you that towards the end. Okay, so I'm out in my gazebo. Thank you so much again. Like I said, you can find me as Soxy Nana or Soxy Nana Alice on all the platforms, Facebook, Instagram, Ravelry, and here on YouTube, of course. And I also have an email account, soxynanaalice@gmail.com, and a Ko-Fi page under Soxy Nana Alice as well. I believe it's Soxy Nana Alice or Soxy Nana. All the information linked below, of course, in the little drop-down menu. And if you are getting a hold of me, please say hi, send me some information. Oh, and let me know what you're working on. That would be awesome. And maybe you could send me some questions. If you have any questions for me, whether it's about the Relax Ridge or whether it's about my knitting or all that content. If it's about Chewy, who comes and visits from time to time. Right now, he is napping. And I will put nappy pictures of him, of course. And yeah, so let's, without further ado. Oh, did I tell you about the knitting in July? Christmas in July? Hey, let's stop right here. Halt. This is a public service announcement. Diane from My Pink Bathtub and Cathy W. from Yarn with Heart are both doing consecutively day after day after day, like every alternate day of each other. They're doing Christmas in July on their channels, you guys. Yep. And not only are they doing Christmas in July, they are also each their channel having a great giveaway of an advent calendar at the end of the month. You have to watch their channels right from the beginning, and they're doing it every other day, so it's not too much to watch, and you can kind of fit it in there. Come on, get in there and check out their channels, subscribe, like, and follow the rules. I believe it has something to do with commenting on every video, and then you stand a chance at the end of the month to win an advent calendar, I believe, from each of them. Now, again, don't take me at my word here. I'm pretty sure Diane has the advent calendar, and I'm pretty sure that Cathy either has, well, she's got wool or acrylic wool or whatever you want to check it out with her too. Okay, so yeah, they're both having giveaways on their channels for Christmas in July. Please be my guest. I'll put all the information below about myself and about Cathy, Yarn with Heart, and Diane from My Pink Bathtub Knits, and I'll put all that information below. Go on over there and check out their Christmas in July. Tell them I sent you, leave them a comment, and yeah, get in on the giveaway. And oh my gosh, you guys, the stuff that they're sharing on their channels, crafts other than cooking, and other crafts other than knitting and crocheting that look so much fun. And yeah, get in on it and get in on all the fun over there on those two channels. There's a lot of other people doing Christmas in July as well. Tanya from Karma's a Stitch. Sorry, Tanya. Tanya's doing it. Belinda's Baubles is doing it, I believe. And there's a whole bunch of other ones. So yeah, if you're, I'm pretty sure you've got a whole list of them yourselves. And if you'd love to share your favorite podcasters or share your favorite Christmas in July, folks, let me know. Send me an email, xoxinanaalice@gmail.com. Did I go through all that already, that I'm Xoxinana on everything? I've done this twice already. So I'm going to tell you that the links are below. I'm going to flash some words across the screen in case you want to check it out, check me out, and get more info and what have you, and send me an email or send me a comment. This is really rambly, isn't it? This is nuts. Wow. I think I had too much coffee. No, I know what it was, guys. It was our anniversary last July 1st. And you know what I asked for? Ice cream from Seven Sisters store. Oh my God, that ice cream is so good, but so high calorie, high sugar, and guess what? It's really, really good chocolate. Oh, it's so good. So I think I'm a little buzzing from all the sugar. So let's get into some knitting. And then I'll leave you the stuff about the, about our little adventures out here. Okay. Did you like the kayaking? Boy, I had fun. Okay. That was in the last one. My last one with my granddaughter. Okay. So let's see what I got a finished object. Okay. I have a couple of finished objects, actually. I finished... I could hardly wait to get Garlene from the Kitchen Sink Shop's next July's dishcloth. It's called the Beaver Tail dishcloth. And for those of you who don't know, in Canada we have beaver tails. No, that's the name. It's the nickname for a sweet treat. And actually I tried to steam it and block it, or actually I washed it, kind of blocked it, and left it out in the sun. But these are supposed to be like beaver tails. See? I don't know, between the stockinette stitch and the garter stitch here, or the pearls and the knits, and then you end up with this, looks like a beaver tail. It's a pretty big one too. I had, they are made with, it's a dough, and it's brown sugar, and it's so sweet. But yeah, sign up for Garlene from the Kitchen Sink Shop on Ravelry, and you can get onto her mailing list, and then every month she sends you a free pattern for a dishcloth, and then you can enter it on Ravelry and show it off to everybody. I don't know if she has prizes or not, but I just like to share them. They're cool. So I'm doing these for every month I'm doing one, and then I'm doing a scrubby made with the same cotton. Now this cotton here, sorry if you can hear the ambient music ambient sounds in the backyard. We've got quad up here coming on the berm, so it might get a little noisy. Here they comes, noisy buggers. Yeah, they're not supposed to be riding around on the quads because they're noisy and they're gas, but it's Sunday. Anyways, this is Loops and Threads Classic Cotton. This is the ball band for that. Not a fan, okay, guys? Not a fan. It is quite thick. It says 4-weight, but it is very bulky. And yeah, it's of course 100% cotton. And this is in the colorway, I believe, Peacock. Color number 72019. But somewhere I thought it said Peacock on it. Anyways, it's this tealy blue-green. And then this is done in Squeaky Clean Polyester by Loops and Thread, which is, I think, a scrubby yarn, I believe. Or, yeah, scrubby yarn. It says scan for free patterns, and it does have a picture of a scrubby on there. So I hold one very thin strand of this with the color from the dishcloth, and then I just knit up a little scrubby. Just a little one. And I put that with it. And then I have leftovers. There's leftovers of this cotton. And I just make a granny's, original granny's style regular dishcloth, a small one. And I put it with that as well. And then that's the gift. And I can give them away. Yeah. And those are gifts. So I got a bunch of those that are going out of town with me in August, where I'm hoping to go get in to see maybe Polka Dot Creek and hopefully a few other places, Blue Sky Fiber in Edmonton. Yeah, a couple of places. If you know of any good places around Edmonton or around, I can't remember what the name of the town is there. Tomahawk? Let me know if you're around there. So yeah, so I just finished that, and I'll make another dishcloth. And I have a half-finished object. I might have more at home, but I left a lot of my projects and stuff at home. I don't bring everything out with me all the time. I have a sock. I finished one half. I've got one sock done. This is the Scattered Petals sock pattern by Diane. I love that she does a little eyelet detail along the top. And then all of these scattered petals are all minis left over from Christmas, from my advent calendars at Christmas time. A little bit of cream white just for the heel and toe. And I did these in a medium. And as if you remember, I did the Scattered Petals cowl this Christmas. This is single though. I didn't hold the yarn double like I did for the cowl. And this is so pretty, you guys. I love these socks. They look so pretty on too. And I'm almost, am I at the heel yet? No, not quite at the heel for the second one. They look so small because it's a ribbing type pattern, right? But it does stretch over your foot. Believe you me, it will stretch. Yeah. So I'm working on those, and that's living in my Lemony Snicket bag. And I do that on 3.25 Chow Goo red lace. 64 stitch, and that's in my Lemony Snicket bag from Dragon Fibers bags here in Winnipeg. That's their bag. Okay, and let's see, what else have I got? Oh, I started a test knit for Dana Ray, and I'm hoping this is okay. I mean, I'll double check, I guess. I'm pretty sure she's okay with it. I started a test knit for her. She's got the Christmas in July sock pattern that she's putting out. And I started the pattern. Now I don't know. Oh, you saw the pattern on it. She's calling it the 12-day socks, but I think she might be changing the name of it. But basically, it's a really good pattern for self-striping, and it's got this beautiful little cable eyelet detail up one side of the sock. So what I started out with this pink, and I'm gonna put this beautiful yarn actually, and I got this from the charity shop. Remember, it's Fiberlea Bamba Marvelous Poppy, and this actually came from Quebec, I believe. Yeah, this is a wool out of Quebec. Never heard of the dyer, and I don't know if they're still around, but I did get this at one of our Value Village, which is a secondhand store. Picked it up for really good money, and this color is poppy, and it's got purples and like tealy blues and whites and really bright pinks in it. I'll put a picture here. It just didn't show the pattern nicely, so I started them again. Luckily, I had these wools out here because I was going to be doing some sock knitting anyways. I'll be making another pair of socks with this. But then I had this one that I was going to make Walter some socks out of, and then I thought, well, this might work for these socks. And I've got this one here, and it doesn't look much better, but it's not got as many variations of colors. And this kind of like the stripiness of it is a little bit wider. This is Tangled Poets, and I believe that the people that do Tangled Poets, their website is having a super sale. Check again on Diane from My Pink Bathtub. She had a big thing about their store, and yeah, you get in on some sales there. This is Rolling in the Deep, and this is their 80/20 Superwash Merino Nylon, and it is called Rolling in the Deep, and by the Tangled Poets. So I started this instead, and I put them side by side, and I asked the ladies on the test chat what they thought, and they thought maybe this one would look a little better, and they're right. It is turning out much nicer. So this here is the patterning. I'm going to sit behind it a bit, so maybe it'll focus nicely. Here, I'll put my hand inside of it. I had to rip back because I made a boo-boo. I was watching Mad Men. See, there you go. So yeah, let's see if we can get some light on that. See, there we go. There we go. How's that? Good job. Okay, so yeah, it's a beautiful pattern. So nice. Very meditative. It is a long enough pattern that I like to add a little square beside each of the chart, and then I take it off as I go, because like you see that this little bit of a cable is actually going up on a slant. But I think it's turning out okay. I can see the pattern really nice. So yeah, I'm hoping Dana's going to be pleased with that. And you know what? It's always good anyways. We'll put all our project pages on Ravelry, and those that are doing it in a self-striping, definitely it will look perfect. Or not perfect, but it'll look really good, and it'll bring that pattern out. But it's nice to see if you don't have a self-striping yarn kicking around, then if you have something else that's like, this is kind of like a little bit of a micro-y stripe. See, it's actually doing a swirl right now. But it's going to look different once you get up on the leg after you do the heel too. It'll shift, right? So there you go. Anyways, so yeah, so it's nice to have some variation of different styles of wool. And I know there's a couple, I think it's Nerdy Knitting, I'm not sure, but it's maybe one of those that has information all about different styles of wool dyeing and how it knits up into different garments, whether it's socks or sweaters, what have you. So yeah, so that I have living. Oh, I'm doing those on 3 or 2.25 needles. These ones though are these Knit Picks Pro Zings? I don't know. Does it say on it? The yellow ones with the silver tips. These ones. Okay. Yep, those ones. And that's this one, this little bag here that I've got these in, is my labyrinth bag. You guys, all my regular subscribers, they know my labyrinth bag. Yeah, with Jennifer Connolly and David Bowie down here. My little lovebirds. Ludo. One day I'll show you my Ludo that my granddaughter gave me. Yeah, so this is again another Dragon Fibers bags from Winnipeg. What makes hers really special is that she puts in the middle, she puts your zippered notions pouch right in the center between the two sides of the bag, and she has these little pop snaps on the tabs so that you can actually do 2 at a time socks with a ball on each side of the notions pouch, and you thread the wool up through the snap, and then you're done. You can just do 2 at a time socks right there out of your bag, and nothing gets tangled. That is such a bonus thing. And just the fact that you're threading your thread through a little snap tab like that, so that you can unsnap it if you need to cut it, change it, or whatever. Perfect. Perfect, perfect. Love it. Okay, what else have I got? And what else have I got out here? Let me see. I haven't been working on much at home, and I did bring out, oh, the sun's going to try and come out. I did bring out my, let's call it my Rocket Circe sweater, or my Rocket Circe tank top. Oh, not tank top. T-shirt. Because it's going to be short sleeve, and it is my variation of the Rocket Tee. Okay, so I've got the Rocket Tee numbers pattern going, and then I'm doing the, just to kind of review it, I've got the raglans I'm doing with a, what do you call it, pearl stitch. I'm doing a pearl stitch raglan increase, and I'm doing the Circe pattern down the side. This is a beautiful little, oh, it looks so nice when it's been blocked out. It's a beautiful little lace pattern. And it's all on my Ravelry pages, you guys. I've been trying to keep up with that, even though I'm out here. So I was down in the V-neck. Oh, and I also modified it by putting in about 2 inches of bust dart, horizontal bust darts. So it does come down considerably more in the front. Here we go. See, in the back. See that? So it's good to accommodate for a larger bust. And now I stopped. I tried it on. Fits great. Love it. But I stopped because I don't know how much wool I've got to keep going. So what I wanted to do was make sure that I got a minimum of 1 repeat, maybe 2, of this lace work on my sleeves. So I'm doing concurrently. So I've got these, come here. Oh, it's not concurrently, at the same time on one needle, which is the body needle, of course. I've got both my sleeves on the same needle, magic loop, red lace, Chow-Gu 3.75. I've got both I've got both of them on one long loop and I'm doing 2 balls of wool at the same time. So I'm making sure that I do one sleeve, same rows so that it matches right up. And then when I'm done, as long as I want to do for the sleeves, I'm going to do them about here, like this sleeve here. Not too much longer than that. I might put a little rib, we'll see, because I'm not sure if I just bound this off with a straight cast off, if it would do a nice little ruffle. You know, if it does that, then I'm going to leave it. If not, then I'm going to put a little bit of maybe a few rows of just a simple 1x1 rib. And then I'm going to continue on with the bottom, and I'll get to a certain point, and then I want to put the lace work again around the whole bottom of it, and then again maybe a little bit of rib, or I'll just cast it off if it does, like I said, that nice scallop at the bottom. Then last but not least, I'm going to do something with the neckline. Now I'm not quite sure how I'm going to approach this, because I don't want to put any more kind of lace on it. I don't want any more scallop on it around the neck. I want the sleeves and the sides to shine, be the main focus of the sweater. So I'm thinking just maybe either a 1x1 rib for a couple of rows and then a cast off, or even just a simple three stitch I-cord. So let me know what you think. So that is my Rocket Circe modified. There we go. That's living in my, oh, I'll tell you the information about that. I'm using my Flora, Drops Flora, and I still have I have 4 balls of this left. So I think I have plenty to do the length that I want, but I'm just double checking, you know, I'm going to do the sleeves first. This pattern is, the pattern, Rocket Tea is a paid pattern by Tanis LaValle, but the Circe is a free pattern by Marie Amile, and yeah, and it's charted pattern, so it's pretty easy to follow. I love that pattern. She has really nice patterns. And yeah, let's see what, oh, and it's living in my butterfly carpet style bag that I made myself. And yeah, and oh, and I made my own notions pouch too. And you know what I have to make to go with these is some needle minders. Not for DPNs, but for the circular knitting needles. I made those quite a few years ago, and yeah, I'll have to make some to match that. I think I have a little bit of that material left. Yeah, so anyways, so that's it for my works in progress and my FOs and my HO. I did put Walter's, oh, I did bring this out, but I didn't get around to doing it, you guys. I'm terrible. I am just terrible. Oh, did I show you this? I think I did last week. Did I show you I've been working on my C2C memory blanket? Absolutely loving this. Yep. I think I'll move my progress keeper now that I'm showed you, I think, the second time. So I'm only up to here. I'm working on this pale beige, pale off-white one. And this was actually the wool that I made my shorty socks out of just recently. So yeah, so this is nice. Here, I'm going to put this on this, move it over. My little bumblebee. I'm a little bumblebee bee. There's a lot of bees out here too, but that's okay. Those are our pollinators. Put that over there. Now put it on that one. And then I just got 2.5 more to go, and I'm finished that second row. It's all not going to be very big. It's going to be a lap blanket. And here it goes like, that's it. Yeah, it's going to be a nice lap blanket. Using up all my scraps. It uses about 5 or so grams. I'm 5-6 grams, and I'm using a 3.5 hook, and it's a C2C memory blanket, and I use the tutorial all the time by Alex at My Yarny Corner. Hi, Alex. Hi, guys. So, yeah, so see, I finally got these on the needle. These are the cuffs of Walter's socks that I made a couple of years ago, and I've darned these socks so many times, they're darn socks, that I thought, you know what, I'm just going to re-knit. Thanks to popular demand, or not popular demand, popular vote from my channel. You guys, thank you so much. I cut the feet right off, right above the heel, and now picked up the stitches, and I'm going to use this oatmeal colored 100%, no, it's Tuffy wool, so it's not 100%. It's got wool and nylon from Briggs & Little here in New Brunswick in Canada. Oh, look, I got another little lavender pouch. I grow the lavender out here at the trailer, guys, and then I make little pouches in them for them in the winter and throw it in with my knitting and in with my woolly so that the moths don't stick around. Yeah, so I put that out here. We'll tuck that in. So that's all of the projects that I have out here. So yeah, so I guess I will leave you now with a short little clip about you know, what's happening out here in relaxing on the ridge. And yeah, take care, and you guys have another great couple of weeks. We'll see you soon. Bye. Mwah.